Mm-hmm. Ah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Hey! I got a Budland, it's laying down a rope. Saying hello to Tank and check out the bunch. Head over to Broken Track to climb a vine. Won't betray that's fucking maple snow pie. Welcome to Budland.
Okay. Could you hear that at all? Because I couldn't. So I'm wondering if my headset is on. Let's see. Ah, no, my headset wasn't on. So look who's here with us tonight. We got 4 likes so far. We've got, what does it say? 4 people watching, 4 likes. How about that? Thank you very much for the 100% likes. I haven't even done anything yet. Brick Dad Builds is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Ben may be by. I know he's traveling to his dad's today. So let's see. Oh, we've even got the music. Nice. I love starting this over. I am late. I was a couple minutes late. I went upstairs to grab another pod and a can of pop, and I was like, oh, it's 11:01. It's very rare for us to be late on this stream. If you watch some of the other streams, they start like 10 minutes late. I'm not a fan of that. Anyway, I'm here at Nookie Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package. This is the very start of the game. So if you guys haven't seen the game from the beginning, now's your chance. We're going to take a look at starting a new island. I got my Switch 2 here. Drove all the way out to Crystal Lake, Illinois from Chicago this week to get it. And there's a lot of construction between here and there. So it took me a good, what was it? In the long run, I was gone for about 4 hours just to pick up a Switch 2. It was the only Target in the surrounding area that had one available. I think like a 50-mile radius or something. And I had been checking often and finally found one, and I actually have it. It's the bundle with Mario Kart World, but Mario Kart World wasn't on it, so I don't know. I may write and complain. I may just buy Mario Kart World because who has time for that? All right, so they're excited that I'm here. I'm excited that you're here. If you haven't already hit like, please do so. But there's 5 people watching and 5 likes, so thanks, you guys. I believe you're already there. I don't even have to say it or bring up the banner because I don't have the banner on Ecamm Live. We use a different software for Brick Road Crossing. Yeah, this is a wise decision for me to sign up for this adventure. All right, so they'll explain to you the backstory, like the entire purpose of playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's Timmy. And this is Tommy. And they're going to fly to the island with me to get me settled. Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. What is my name? Because I'm Mark on one, Quinlan on the other. You didn't think this would be so hard. Let's see. VMAC Tech says, construction in Chicago. You don't say. Been going there since 1991. And that's always been the case. Yeah, I've lived here since 1976, and it's always been the case. So let's see. I would like capital letters. I can go with... This is what I was known as in the LEGO community for a long time. So I guess it's better than anything else I might come up with because I didn't think about name. I am okay with Hink. Is that offensive? No. Shut up. All right, so I was born on October 26th, and I'm going to keep this because there's a smug with my birthday, and we're going to test the, day and then month. That's a very European. On Copper Valor stream, she was trying to get Julian, and I told her on my first island, I got Eugene, who has my birth date. It is. And so she changed her birth date to Julian's birth date and got him as her first smug, because the first time there's a visitor to your campsite, it's a smug villager, and she was trying to get Julian because that was her favorite character, and that's she tried 8 times, and so the rule was if she got to the campsite, which is like several weeks into the game, she had to restart. Hinch, not Hink. Did I spell it wrong? I'm a boy. I like that. Carveller says, hi, I just did one of the shortest villager hunts in history. I'm here. Nice. Who were you looking for? Who'd you get? I'm a little... No. A little swarthier hair. Let's see. What hair am I going to go with on this island? Oh, I only got 4 choices at first. I mean, that's probably closest to what I... Ugh. I'll go with that. It's probably more likely. I don't ever really like their options for eyes in this game. I really gotta say, my eyes are a little droopier, like that. I can go with that. Ugh. Hate those. Don't like this. You're not telling. I have to go back and watch? Fine. No, not those eyes either. I think these. Or these. I think here. I'm okay with that. And what color are my eyes? They are blue. Well, I mean, they're actually hazel. But they often appear blue. My mouth. Yeah. That's probably the most accurate one. It needs something protuberant. Although that looks wider, so I think I'm going to go with that. And my cheeks. There I am. Yeah, it looks great. You can change that at any time, so I don't even know why I took so much time with it. Hey, look at me, I'm all set. Okay, thanks. Okay. Yeah, it is exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? Yep. Oh, that's nice. I'd like to experience the seasons the same way I'm used to them. Okay, I'll go with the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, I'm going to time travel anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, not Europe. Well, it's a dumb question. Those are the 3 options. Either Europe, Asia, or North America. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Yeah, it sounds great. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm not worried. All right, so here's one of the big things. Like the first island I ever chose, I was like, I don't know. I just clicked on one. I think because I like the waterfalls, which I didn't know you could change those eventually. So what I'm looking for now is something that has the airport far from the airport far from the resident services. So see this one, it's pretty close, pretty far here. It's at least off to the side here. That's a good distance. Is this, you only get 4 options? Huh. That kind of sucks. I think this one is very close to what I have now. This has resident services the furthest from the airport. Hold on, Z Cerberus is joining. Here he is, everybody. Everyone's favorite host is here. Whoops. Ben Hauger. Wait, let me take myself out. And then add myself back in. Now you're on the left. So I'm choosing an island here. And there's only 4 options. For some reason, I remember there being more options than that. And so this is annoying me at the moment. So I'm thinking I got a dinky peninsula on Bro Key. So I'm going to make sure that I have a good-sized peninsula. Man, Resident Services is right in the middle of the island there. I like the pier on the east side of the island. Man, these are the options. This sucks. Being a big baby about it. Which one has the biggest peninsula would be this one, I think, but the Resident Services is right on top of the beach. So I guess it's between these two. I'm not too crazy about this peninsula here. How's your day, Ben? So VMAC Attack thinks the bottom right. But I mean, look at how close the Resident Services is to the beach. It's like I can't really do any decorating in front of it. I don't feel comfortable with where Resident Services is there. I think this is the one I'm probably most likely to go with. I like this big old rock section on the west coast there. The peninsula is decent, or maybe it's the dinkiest out of all of them. I like the pier being on the east. I've never had it in the corner like that. I'm so confused as to why I only have 4 options. Lego Timmy has given me a W. I don't know why, but okay. The watershed on the bottom right is the most fertile. Okay. I don't know how you're finding that. Actually, am I? Yeah, that's the airport. Ben, I can't hear you yet. He's messing with your audio, messing with your setup there. All right, Lego Timmy loves this game. The watershed on the bottom right. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's actually in front. And there's 2 on the front of this island. Got 1 in back over here, 1 on the side, 2 in front, 2 in front. Wow, these are so similar. Why don't you give me more options? I wish I had more options than this. I think I'm going to go with bottom left here. There you go. Now I hear you, Ben.
Wow, that was an experience.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. So I'm at my dad's, right?
Yeah.
Different background. And of course, I could have just set up my laptop because, that would have been easy. But I went the hard way and set up this little mini PC that I travel with. And for some reason, the headset was just nothing.
Yeah, I forgot to turn mine on after I restarted my computer. So I was sitting here for the welcome song, and I was just like, I wonder if anybody could hear it. Pick the worst for a challenge. Yeah, thinking about that. I completely forgot what island you chose. Yeah, you completely forgot what island you chose. Watershed. Everyone's saying watershed. What? Do you have any idea what they're talking about? The water. VMAC at the bottom right has the watershed is the most fertile.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know about that. Any thoughts on these layouts? I've listed some pros and cons for them.
I mean, which one looks the most like a taint,
Oh, that's true.
We're just jumping right in here.
I guess, yeah. Like a taint.
The bottom right one looks like it's got the most strangest river.
Yeah, but keep in mind I can move those rivers wherever I want to eventually.
Well, then what does it matter? Who cares? What are we looking for then?
So VMAC Deck says, set up this mini PC I built out of a spaceship.
Yeah, not quite right. This one's just a regular old PC, VMAC.
So,
but it is quite tiny, in fact.
I'm looking to have the airport far from Resident Services because one thing that I had trouble with on Buttland is like my island entrance is right on top of Resident Services, and I wanted a little bit more distance to make like a better entrance without Resident Services, because you can't move Resident Services. And the one in the bottom right seems to be very similar to what I have on Buttland, with the Resident Services like way too close to the airport. And same with the top left. I think the top right is maybe a little too far even. I know now I'm being
interesting.
Now I'm like splitting hairs, but yeah, because it's just like takes up a big chunk that it just have to keep in mind that you can't move it.
Yeah,
I am somewhat tempted to go with
top right or bottom left then.
Top right or bottom left, yeah. I think the top right, bottom right has a nutsack.
Well, I mean, there's that.
It does.
Yeah.
The bottom left doesn't not have a nutsack.
Yeah,
That Resident Services is kind of, I can't count the squares from here. I'm leaning towards the bottom left.
That's where your little pointer is.
But I'm looking at the bottom right and seeing that does have a larger peninsula, has the largest peninsula out of any of them, and I kind of like the rocks that are on the beaches. Just the fact that we have like a nice big chunk over on the east side of it, and that big chunk on the west side, which they all seem to have a big old chunk on the west side.
Yeah.
Might also be
At least 3 out of the 4.
Thinking it, yeah. I'm trying to think of where my because like the rivers that go into the ocean, I've got 2 on. There's 2 on every island, so I've got 1 on the south and the west in Buttland. I can't even think of where mine are in Brokey. I've got one on the south. Oh, both of mine are on the south in Brokey.
Double south, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Copper says you can restart again and get different maps.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's mostly if resident services is where you want it or can tolerate it, then you're good to go, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with bottom left and just live with it.
All right.
I mean, this is gonna be for a long time. I think having the peninsula all the way in the northeast like that on the bottom right will be problematic, just because I mean I'm stuck with designing the first level, and all my peninsulas seem to have cliffs right up against them. So having a peninsula in the front will be a new experience. All right, I'm gonna go with this.
All right.
Yeah, she does. Reconsider. Do you give me more options if I do? No. Okay, here we go.
Wonderful choice.
Yeah. I bet you they'd say that no matter what I chose. Let me see if I can move over.
That's probably true.
Get a little more in frame here, so I'm not hanging off the edge of it. There we go. There's my beautiful face.
So there's not a you chose wrong option.
What? Sorry.
They've never said to you you chose poorly.
Right.
Hmm.
One thing with you, a deserted island, what would it be?
A lamp, like in the lifestyle shots.
Yeah. Okay. Brick Dad Build says we're the taint, we're problematic.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Lego Timmy and Timmy Nook. Oh, there's a chartered flight for Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package. It's ready for boarding.
Lego Timmy did at one point ask you, have you ever played this game before? And I guess I would say it only sometimes seems like he hasn't, but he definitely has.
Right. I have 2 other islands. I have Buttland and Brokey. This is episode 24 of Brickworld Crossing, and there's actually a bunch more than 24. I don't know how I arbitrarily started counting. But so the next part is going to be exciting. We're going to see what 2 original villages we get. We'll get 1 Jock and 1 Sisterly. The taint is never problematic, says VMAC Attack. Well, I don't know about that. Let's see what fruit we get.
I want oranges.
I had oranges on Buttland. Apparently, that's like one of the more rare ones to start with.
Yeah.
Whatever. Good evening. It's a weird voice. Doesn't sound like Wilbur at all.
And you did fix the old double sound problem you were having yesterday?
That's because we were on StreamYard, so I have no idea what was causing that. But since we're on Ecamm Live, I've got control of the audio, better control of the audio, I should say. Oh, look at what we can do on our deserted island. We could have a giant locust.
Whoa, that is a big ass bug.
Pick up a stick. You can hang out with Peanut.
You can go fishing with a froggy.
With that 1 frog and that 1 sheep and that cat and that wolf and that deer and Goldie with not evil eyes. And
Goldie's eyes did look kind of scary there. They did kind of look reddish.
Did not look scary.
All right, I guess we're just gonna disagree.
I was problematic earlier this week. How?
I don't remember that. Maybe Brick Dad's been. Yeah, he was problematic earlier this week.
Or his taint was.
I know. Could be.
Well, this is a motivating video to see what I can do with my island now. That was a Nook Inc. production.
Okay. That was super fascinating.
Yeah. I'm still fascinated. The The nice thing, shame, shame, shame. And he's ringing a bell. All right, let's see the fruit. What do we got? What do we got? And let's see who the villagers are. Oh, I think they come off the plane with me, actually. It's
Oh.
Peaches.
Oh, yeah, they look like butts.
Oh,
I
Big
was
Brick Dad,
grumpy.
were you grumpfluencing? It's
Yeah.
Muffy. Muffy, who I already have on Buttland. So she'll be gone.
Terrifying Muffy.
She's not
And who's the
terrifying.
other one?
She's sweet. Alfonso or something like that.
One of his ears looks like a hat.
He's an alligator, so
Ah.
that's his eyes. It does look like a hat,
Oh.
though.
One of his
I-
eyes looks like a hat.
I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session? Yeah, do I have a fucking choice? Fearless leader himself will be giving our fearless leader, Tom Nook, yes. If you'd like to move L to follow us. Okay, yeah, sure. Hi. Sly, okay. Okay, and you? I know you. Okay, yeah, you're out of here because I already have you on another island. But I do like her a lot. I'm going to catch that grasshopper, but I don't have a net yet. Hi. Okay.
It's quite the plaza.
All right, let's have this orientation. Yes.
Yada-da.
Yep. Terrifying Muffy is a fantastic punk band name. Terrifying Muff is a fantastic band name. Great, we're all here.
The Frightening Muff.
I'm just going to visit with one of my other islands and drop everything off that I need. Oh, this is when the beginning music is like the background music until you get the full plaza is like my favorite song in the entire like Animal Crossing universe. It drove me nuts the first time I was playing it because like you play it for several hours where that one song repeats. So it just kept getting stuck in my head. But like once it was gone, I was like, why isn't it part of the mix? Because it's very chill. You'll hear it. You've probably heard it in the, I used to play it on repeat when we'd play before I got the audio hooked up, which I couldn't figure out at first.
Yeah, yesterday you had a lot of problems. I don't know. Did you already complain about this?
No.
Okay, so Mark was testing this out yesterday. He had his Switch 2, he had his Ripsaw, he had his computer, he had everything he needed, except every time he tried to connect to the PC, it said, "No, thank you." Am I frozen? My face is frozen. Whatever, you can still hear me.
Yeah, we can.
And so the whole thing became this battle with why isn't it displaying out of the dock? Well, it turns out Nintendo is so Nintendo-y that they actually require you to use the specific adapter that comes with the Switch 2. Can't even use one that comes with the Switch 1
That was insane.
to power the dock. And if you don't, then what do? They just straight up don't let you.
Just sit there staring at it like a doofus.
Yeah, they don't even let you connect to the dock. They just say no.
But at least you figured it out.
Yeah, eventually.
And then it took
And I
4 hours to download this game.
I know. I can't even click the settings. Okay, I'm going to do something dangerous. I'm going to press refresh on the web page. Let's see what happens.
All right. Best of luck.
All right.
And he disappeared. Oh, here he is. All right. Are you alive again?
Yeah, it kicked me out, but now it should be working. Look at that.
Yeah. Looks good. All right. We're going to check the map. I don't have a Nook phone yet. So, okay. We have to check out the map like this. Where can I get to? I can't even get over the river yet. That's so stupid. Okay.
Get a stick.
You know, while I'm
Design your look to start the game here too.
it won't even let me pick it. Yeah, so I got to. This is the face that I made, which is pretty much Mark and Cubby and
Okay.
Quinlan. But my name is Hink. It's different.
Okay.
V Macadex says
I like
Princess
that.
Leia is disturbing. Desert Camo Gator isn't bad. I like Muffy. She's a forever character on my island on Buttland.
Man, now my picture's frozen again. Might just have to stay frozen picture.
Yeah, it's not liking it tonight.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, I might, like my USB drops out for a second and then comes back. You know what? And okay, let me try something.
Okay.
Without having to restart, let's try this. Let's pull the cable
Why do you keep
for the
thinking-
webcam and then plug it back in and see what happens. Here we go.
Just gonna go ahead and start
Alright.
over here by this river.
If I even pulled the right one, who knows? Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I was like, "This is stupid."
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
What a complete
Oh.
fail.
I forgot to check to see what color my airport is.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's fine.
important?
Yeah, people tend to restart until they get a blue one.
Oh.
I don't really care. I don't even know what color mine is on Brokey. I think it might also be blue, but it's definitely blue on Buttland. I really lucked out with my first island because I had a blue airport and
And oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my mom sent me cherries in the mail. So let's see, what color is this airport? And it's blue.
All right.
Just lucky, I guess.
What if it's not blue? Then what color could it be? Yellow? Purple?
Green, orange, or maybe there's another one, maybe yellow. But I know green and orange are two of them. My Mike have been doing the drop-off thing on me too lately. He says Brick Dad builds. Well, I think this is because Ben's got a pretty good setup at his place, but he's got
Sure do.
he's at his dad's house. So all right, so now they're gonna have me set their freaking tents for them. I did. Are you? Okay. I'll find you a spot. Yeah. Yeah, let's all be neighbors. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we had this problem with Gale. Is the alligator design is just weird. Come over here. Don't go running off. We want to look at your weird face. See? Look at us. All right, I'm gonna go place your stupid tent somewhere near mine. Make a little village over here to start with, and I'll move stuff around later. Just go ahead and put him here. Yeah, it's fine. Aw, you got an orange tent. I don't. What about the stupid yellow one? The leaves are identical to Lego leaves, and yet, right? Yet they just give us giant, chunky, green slopes. Can go on about that for a long time. And all the flowers. Oh yeah, what flowers do I have? Hold on. I am. Yep, I already know you. I know you, Princess Leia. I did. Okay. I'll find you a spot. It's kind of weird to just have like your photo up.
Yeah. I don't know. It just kept dropping.
So, how long are you going to be at your dad's?
Until probably Sunday morning, if I had a feeling. I think that's pretty typical for us.
Cool. It's bug season. It's the big beetle season. All right, you're going right here, Muffy. Build here. Yes, it's perfect. Let's go. Oh wait, I don't want to imagine it. Just do it. No, and she has a blue one. I want the blue one. It's perfect. Diddle-dit-dit-dit. Yep, she sure does. Yeah, get back there. Arg. Yeah, it's a pretty slow start to the game. Cozy games aren't too exciting at the beginning.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We'll live. We just get started. We got to get
Yeah.
up to the point where we get to name the island and see if we can do Chunk Taint or Tainted Bay or Chankay. I still like Chankay the best, but or Chanki. I think
Chunky. I
the
like
Tainted have
chunky.
spoken twice. Yeah, me too. Chanki. I could spell it CHON space KEY.
Chunky.
ChatGPT was worried that Taint would not make it through the filter.
Yeah.
Yep, I found it
Well,
for everybody because they're all helpless. Okay.
it's a fair concern. They just want you to, be able to live your best life, live your dream.
Ooh, we're gonna have a roaring campfire party for an island
Ooh.
warming.
A roaring one.
A roaring one, yes.
That's better than a super lame one, I suppose.
True. Okay, meanwhile, Hink and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. All right, VMAC Attack says Beaver Gorge. That's too long, unfortunately. All right, everyone, let's get to it. Yeah, sure, weirdo. I don't know if I want to be alone with Tom Nook. Hi. What? Okay. 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 I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. Okay. What do you want?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What? What's right?
Well, see, so I brought my laptop. It's like my backup. And I'm like, I don't have cables for my monitor, but I had the cables for the monitor in my laptop bag. But now I think that I have a secret compartment that I forgot that I have, where the cables that I probably want are sitting. And what do you know? That is correct. So I have found them.
Nice. I'm glad that happened.
It is nice. Yeah, it's good for me.
See, what I like is when I send Mark or Quinlan over to visit Hink here, I'll just bring all the tools that I need to go running around the entire island and get Blathers there faster. See if I can... Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't visited the Switch 2 with one of my other Switches yet. Beaver Gorge. Chunky. Tainted Bay. What's it going to be? Hi.
Chunky Bay.
Chunky Bay might work. I did.
Chunky Bay. That's kind of a interesting combo, but you never know.
Chunky Bay. Chunk Bay Key. 10 sticks for an entire bonfire. That's how to go investigating those peach-like growths. Oh, I keep forgetting to see what flower I have. That's good. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, if you were out investigating them, why didn't you just pick them yourself when you were identifying that they were 100% peaches? Alright, where are the flowers? What flower do I have? Just have weeds, it looks like. That's not fun. How many did he tell me to get? Yes, the song's starting. Airport called Conkafly? What? Is it? I'll have to check. I think it's called Dodo Airlines, but it might say Conkafly. I'll have to double check, question mark? Where are the fucking flowers? These are weeds. Weed. I don't see the flowers yet. Do I see the ones over the... Because there's different types of flowers that grow up past the rivers that you can't get to. Ben's gone, so I'm talking to just the Tainted. Airport called Chonkafly. I like that. My eyes are on fire. I'm gonna have to put some gunk in my ear. Ooh, I'm gonna get a shell. I want to catch that. But I don't have a net yet. It's called Dodo Airlines. Yep, I was right. Okay, let's go bring Tom Nook the peaches. Too bad we don't have marshmallows, because we're gonna have a campfire. Need to roast s'mores. Let's go, dude. What's up? You're welcome. Here you go. there's some peaches. Looks like a giant butt. I can't come up with the song for peaches in my head at the moment. Peaches for free. I serenaded Ben last night during our meeting. I was a little drunk, and so I sang him what's it called? Indigo Girls song, Get Out the Map. And I think maybe I sang it 18 times. Let's get started with these festivities. Woo! Exciting. Ben's back and he's moving. He's not frozen. His head's not, it's not tainty.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Jeez. Wow. Hope lots of exciting stuff happened while I was away.
It did. I found peaches.
Oh, good work. I tipped my little mini computer forward to look at the ports on the graphics card, and I must have pushed the power button.
Presidents of the United States peaches. That's, yeah.
The millions of peaches.
Peaches for free.
Peaches for me.
Yeah.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Come on.
What should we call it? All right. Here's... No matter what the others come up with suggestions, they're going to choose mine. So what are we calling it? All right. Should we try Chonk Taint?
Well, I mean, we can give it a rock.
Do we?
Sonic's Campfire Bash on deck. Ooh, are you building that today, VMAC?
I mean, Chonk Taint is funny, but I think, honestly...
Chunky.
This is the most clever.
Yeah.
Yeah? Chunky?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Chunky.
There's nothing offensive in chunky. There we go. We're chunky.
Yeah. Chunky.
Why did I even have the tainted vote? They chose something like Chunk Lands or something like that the first time. And
Yeah,
they
Chunk
Tainted Bay
Lands.
the second time, so I don't even know why I brought it back up.
That's okay. I mean, it was,
Guitar Burrow. That's way too long.
each one a potential gem.
Oh, do I? The naming sensibilities. Yeah.
So Hank suggested Chonky. Don't worry, everyone. I'm just reading. Oh, look at all that clapping.
Wow, they like it. They chose my idea? No way.
How come everyone
Wow.
clapped except you?
And Tom Nook.
Oh, well, fuck you, Tom.
I guess I liked Guitar Bro the best.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
Okay, so Brick That Builds made a Sonic S'more song. We got to hear that. From now on, this island will be known as Chonky. Yeah.
Chonky.
Oh, will you? Just because I named the island, I might be a total doofus. What? I just got here. This is supposed to be relaxing. Now I gotta work. Sonic Marshmallow Mech Brickworld 26. Oh, hell yes. Surprised we didn't have any of those this year. Oh, look, everyone's applauding me. This game is so good for my self-esteem. Word of two is the new spokesperson
something
for
had
your
to be.
viewers. You can count on me. It sounded like I just whistled. There's a lot of government here for 5 people, 6 people. Let's have a toast. With peach juice. Sure do. Wow, he looked a little evil and sneaky there before he, Cheers. We got 7 likes. How many people are watching?
Less than 7.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Hey, look, everyone's
Mitch.
partying now. What's up, Sly? All right, so you guys can see his face. I'm gonna stand down here and talk to him. Just alligators are just so weird. I can call you bro. Thank God.
Should hear what they say about me. Well, I don't know the zip code. Ugh.
For Chanqi, I don't know it either. I'll ask Tom.
Yeah, no, because, I looked at the back of my computer machine and I determined I need a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter if I want 2 screens, which, they're relatively inexpensive. But
Yeah.
I need to tell Walmart where I'm located, and I don't know the zip code. And they won't let me type in the name of the city.
What are you getting from Walmart?
This stupid adapter.
Oh, gotcha. For your Switch 2? Oh, that's a great bug. I wish I had a net. Catch that little... Let's see what else I can find around here. Oh, that's cute. Hi!
Out of
There's a fish.
stock. Well, you're out of stock.
Your face is out of stock.
My face is out of something.
I want to get over there. Yeah, I don't know if I have the energy to log into Buttland and send Mark over with some stuff that'll just let me start doing more stuff. But I might. It's only 11:45. We usually try to keep this to an hour, but we went 2.5 hours last week.
Yeah? Well. Okay, so I typed in the zip code.
Yeah.
The right zip code, by the way.
Good job.
Now it thinks I'm in Gunnison, Colorado. But let me tell you something. Gunnison, Colorado's zip code isn't even kind of like the one I typed in. So why can't I change it? And I just was like, search here. You're finding stores in Colorado.
Oh,
And
he's
I'm
got an
typing
eighth
in
like.
I'm typing in a zip code in Minnesota. Okay, you accept that one. Why don't you accept this one?
They said just the Animal Crossing theme song is playing on the radio. It's convenient.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Good night. I love
Wow.
you.
So confusing.
Hoorah.
Typing in a Minnesota zip code, and it's like, I'm going to send you to the Colorado store.
I want to chill by the fire. Why are you sending me to bed? Here we go. How exciting. Packages for me? Oh, look, a radio. And what? A lamp.
We just don't sell it at this store. You can go to hell.
They don't even
Okay,
know what
thank you.
store you're talking about.
I know, they could not find it, so why should I be worried that they don't know where it is?
All right, so Brickdad Builds just sent the audio file. Don't exile me after listening to it. All right, I don't even know if I can. Did you send it on Discord or did you text it to me? Yep, he texted it. All right, let's see. Oh wait, something's going on. Oh, it's KK Slider. I'm having a dream, I guess. Looks like you decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. Ben jumps in his Cessna. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone else's rules but your own. All right, that's motivating. The world was made for exploring, you know. living free, being out there. It's a great feeling. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
gotta get in my Cessna to go to Colorado.
it. A ticket from a cat who's been on the road, being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. Got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world in Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, I know. I'm about to log into my other Switch and bring a friend over.
Multi-switch action.
Okay.
Switchification.
Yep, me too. Oh, so it's going to be 11:45 p.m. I don't think everyone is still going to be up. Oh my god. It's 11:45. What? Dude.
Yeah.
You tell me to go sleep and then you come knocking on the fucking door. Yep, it's me. I did. is
So I
brand
had
new
to
day.
get my car repaired today.
Oh, what happened to it?
Lots of things. Name things that suck, and I'll tell you if that's what happened to this car.
Did your air conditioning go out?
No, at least I didn't have to deal with that. What did happen to this stupid sucky car is the brakes were all effed up, and they were squealing
Ooh.
and squeaking and grinding.
That's not good.
Yeah, and it's never cheap to fix brakes, I tell you what. And then they're like, we should also replace your serpentine belt because it's all worn. I'm like, yeah, it was squealing, so probably should do that.
That
They're
makes
like, oh,
sense.
you got a tail light bulb that's out. I'm like, okay. It's like, yeah, it's gonna cost you $200 to replace your tail light bulb. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right, you can do that on your own.
That's what I told them. I said, I will replace the bulb by myself. And then they accidentally replaced it anyway.
Okay.
But then they only charged me for the bulb, which was $7. So instead of $207, I only had to pay him $7. So that wasn't so bad. But, the other stuff was expensive.
I don't want it.
So that's how it goes.
Sorry to hear that. I messed up my yeah, I'm totally certain. I messed up the car quite a bit today. I came in from the other side of the alley than I normally do. I cut it a little bit too tight, and there's these cement blocks that like protect the other garages from people running into the corners of them. And I got the front bumper of the car stuck on it. And I was like, am I hitting the house or am I hitting what? I don't know. But I ripped the running light out.
Oopsie.
Yeah, ouch. VMAC Tech says, okay, wait a minute. Break That Build says, just pretend you're from Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey? Whoa. Why?
Why not? I don't know.
To fix your car? I missed something.
VMAX says timing chain. Yeah, the serpentine belt was squeaking and a squealing and making noise. But that causes a number of different problems. With that, you can, lose power to your accessories, and maybe it, does all kinds of other things.
I know all this stuff. This is tedious.
VMAX says, brakes are do-it-yourself. If you can change a tire, you can change a brake for $50 an axle. Yeah, I don't have the time.
Yeah, I used to change my own oil, but it's really kind of a pain in the ass to find a place to discard the oil and a place to do it where you're not making a huge mess.
Yeah.
And so
gotta jack the car up and take the tire, take the entire wheel off, and then take the brakes off, and sounds like a lot. But fixing them's not cheap either, so
somehow this tent. Oh, the belt squeal. Woo Pig. That's what. You should have just told them that you were from Arkansas.
Different kind of squealing, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much. Not that the squealing bothered me that much, but of course you don't want it to, break and then completely lose the ability to drive the car. It was more so like when I was accelerating, it would feel a little sluggish. And then it would, like if I turned the wheel, which puts stress on the belt, it would squeal more. So it's replaced. Replacing the belt wasn't that expensive. Most of the expenses are the brakes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'll definitely be fixing the light on my car on my own with some fucking duct tape.
Yeah, okay. That's always always an option. Little duct tape.
Yep.
Little duct tape, and you can get Duck brand duct tape.
You sure can. Get Cooped is here.
Hey, get
Cooped.
cooped.
What's up? Just starting a new island here, so it's really boring. Hey, look, I got more miles.
Slip on power steering. Yep, that's exactly it. When I would turn the wheel, it would start squeaking a little. So I knew that was one of the problems. But the grinding brakes were the real issue.
Please don't
The
create
grinding
anything.
the grinding sticking brake. So, and it was one of those things too where it wasn't even making any noise at all, was braking just fine, didn't seem to have any problems, and then one day it's just hissing horribly and getting stuck. So
Let's see. This is the comment you put on your passport will be what you say to people when they visit you in dreams. Exciting, right?
that is exciting.
So what are your plans for 4th of July? Whoops.
That's not Buttland.
You're right. Or Brokey.
Yeah, fix that. Yeah, it's none of the things that begin with B. Well, so my dad lives on a lake.
Yeah, nice.
So we got that going for us. He's got all the toys, so he hasn't even put the jet skis in yet, so maybe we'll do that for him.
I love jet skiing.
Yeah, Mara loves jet skiing too. She loves going fast on the jet ski. Rachel likes to fish. My dad has some UTVs. They're like ATVs, but more like little cars. So we can drive those around. I told my dad I could help him do some computer repair stuff, so I can do that. So we got lots of things going on.
VMAX says Miles is to Ohio to do basic maintenance in a car.
Well, he's too Sigma for that for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
VMAC might be out there like telling the boy to get under there and
right,
loosen a lug nut, but no, that's not Miles' jam.
I helped somebody changing a tire the other day. They had it up on the jack and were trying to loosen the nuts, and I was like, "Hi,
oof,
take it off the jack, please."
Yeah, loosen them first.
Yep. And
loosen them up first.
Hand tighten them, and then lower it, and then tighten them. Paradise planning photo. That's interesting. Why do we have that?
For some reason, you didn't want them to push it right off the jack.
Right?
How kind of you.
You want some unsolicited advice? Too bad. Stop doing what you're doing immediately.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was changing fuel filters on a Peterbilt at his age. That makes sense, VMAC. No wonder you're such a motor guy. You had Peterbilts when you were just knee-high to a grasshopper, or whatever it is they say in Indiana.
So Brick Dead Build says, I'm an ASE mech, and I pay people to do it for me. I don't get it.
ASE mechanic. That's his job, but he still pays people to do stuff for him.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I don't want to do that myself.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
That music I just played.
Music? I can hear the music.
No, this... okay, so wait. I'll try again. Hold on. You hear that?
No, are you trying to play Brick Dad's song?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
He sent it to me, so I can play it over here.
Let's see.
I'll
I'm
have to do
trying to see
that.
if I can save it somewhere. Nope. Wants me to send it to somebody. Can I just download it? For God's sake, open with music. Okay. And now save it. Okay, stop doing that. And let's see. I can't really locate it. All right, we'll get it. We'll play it on a show coming up. I just need to figure out how to download it from messages and or music to get it into whatever this is called. Copper Valor says, I'm still here, but I was editing my villager hunt. Just finished. Oh, nice. I'll be able to go back and see it. Oh, look, Muffy's just creeping behind Sly's tent here. She tried to get away, but I caught her. You're welcome. We're all just in a row. Okay. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, cool. Thanks. How do I learn how to DIY? Yeah. Okay, I will. Oh, good. That's convenient. Does this make you want to play the game, Ben?
I don't think the starting is the part that makes anyone wants to play the game, right?
I'm excited about this. I think it's fun, but I know
Discovery is one thing, right?
It's rather slow. Brick Dad Build says, yes, I went to college for automotive repair, but retired now. I mean, now you can see why I named it Buttland, because I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. What is this crap? Here.
Yeah.
Teach me how to make stuff.
I leave auto repair to people who want my money.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So it was a
Tech
good
says,
accomplishment getting the ASE.
yeah.
All right. Brick Dad's probably got, a whole pile of accolades and accomplishments that we don't even know about. He had a military career.
Mm-hmm.
He's an influencer. He's everywhere. He's doing everything.
Yeah, he certainly knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
Tends to be like, oh, I've been talking to Chris. I'm like, everybody knows Chris.
Everybody knows him.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. That's good. Yeah, I agree. Copper Valley says, on my first date with my husband, I changed my own tire. Nice. That was one of the first things I learned for car repair as well. And then learned how to change my oil when I was delivering pizzas in college. I did once change my own brake pads, but I don't know if I'd remember how to do it. MacTech says it's the best mustache in the world. That's for sure.
It is a high quality mustache. His mustache game is on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mara would not tease his mustache. There'd be no song about his beard.
All right, Jesus, fine. Go find 10 tree branches. Now go find 5 tree branches. Why don't I just find 15? Hi there. 1. I don't want to shake the trees yet because I'll get bit by a wasp, and I don't have that recipe yet. I think Quinlan never got the recipe. He must have never gotten stung around his sisterly. It's all about what you know, and if you don't know it, you better know someone that does know it. Advice to live by. How many did I grab? 3.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a lot of things to say.
It is, but it's good advice.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that the Animal Crossing sets do nail is like the roots of the trees. That one piece that they made for that. The rest of the tree sucks.
Yeah, I guess one of the things about these is, first of all, they made them like all brown in the Animal Crossing sets, but here they look more tannish.
And they have like an interesting pattern on them, so it'd be nice to have
Yeah,
like,
they
a
got
little
a
bit more.
woody wood grain pattern.
But they look like targets for some reason. Know somebody who knows is probably the best life advice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good network. Networking is key. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curse you, introversion. You make networking difficult. But you know, whatever. Still managed to find a network. Just takes a little longer.
Yeah. This is much more boring than the thumbnail made it look like. New island. Woo! We're gonna do great fun stuff, and it's just kind of like
New
no.
island stuff. Hey, you have DIY recipes now.
Woo!
Now you got to get some clothes so that you can get out of
I
that
know,
Hawaiian
right?
shirt. Because I mean, the best part of every stream is when we dress you up like a pirate hooker, you know, or whatever.
Yes. I don't even have
Yeah.
and we won't have Able Sisters for a while.
Man,
I'll try to get this all caught up and on another off stream. Let's see. Oh, whoops! I thought I had something. I guess I don't. All right, never mind. Here, check out these DIY recipes. Okay, I can make a shut up. I can make a net. Yay, good. With branches and a campfire with branches. Jesus, that's it. Just those three. Come on, man. Why is there a tarp on the floor? It's a wooden floor. Liquid Courage networking for the win. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
yeah,
get you networking. Where are the flowers?
doesn't work for me either, though. Let's see here. Oh, guess what?
What?
We've got even more Lego news to talk about.
What is it?
Some new Mario Kart sets.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
2 new Mario Kart sets. One's got multiple cars.
Okay. What
And
characters?
the other, it looks like it's a Koopa Troopa and a pink toadstooly guy. Probably has a
Okay.
name. I don't know. And then Shy Guy is in the other one. Toadette. Well, I should have
Shy
known.
Guy.
It's a pink toad, so it's Toadette.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
Shy
yes.
Guy. You know, the guy with the mask.
Yes,
D-Max says
UCS ATST.
Yes, ATST. That is correct, but we already knew about that one as of yesterday. I thought they had one other weird star. So I think they're up to what, 6 or 7 Star Wars sets. The two botanical sets, the creator set, and then we got the seasonal sets as well, which include a Day of the Dead skull. Oh, these are all Halloween too. Day of the Dead skull, a Halloween wreath, and a pumpkin with it's a truck with a giant jack-o'-lantern on the back of it.
I think Joe Ellen Child is going to love that Halloween wreath. That's quite a bit coming out this week.
Yeah, it's kind of slow. And some of these are still they're still slated for August. So you know, we saw a whole bunch of August stuff several months ago, but now we've got a whole pile of new stuff. Yeah, doing Lego crimes. I still haven't found a crime, but I also haven't really been looking too hard yet.
Yeah, it's if you want to do a crime about theft.
Yeah,
easy.
we might be down to those. You know, if it's going to be theft, though, I think it has to be like extreme.
Right. It's got to have some interesting twist to it, like the bomb in the backseat.
Yeah.
Brickworld Fort Wayne.
Yes.
Brickworld Fort Wayne sets. Am I right? Brickworld Fort Wayne sets.
Is that when?
Confused.
When's Fort Wayne? Is it coming? Is it around August 1?
Yeah. Oh no. It's it's in the middle of October and it's Haunted Brickworld this year. So that's what he means. It sets for Haunted Brickworld.
Perfect.
I need to get some advertisements out about that so people know it's Haunted Brickworld. One's going into Mad Money, but that doesn't come out for like another month.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Catch the bugs. Catch the bugs. Catch the bugs. Catch the bugs.
Catch a bug.
I'll catch some fish.
Catch a bug.
I'm gonna pick up that rock. I need a shovel.
Look at Mark doing some, like, you know, new and exciting things for Brickworld.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. No, you really do.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Gotta try new things sometimes. Can't always just be, you know, not new things. Oh, did you see the Brick Nerd article about Brick World Chicago up today?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should go to Brick Nerd and look at it.
Is it a good article?
Yeah. So it's a bunch of people collaborating on. It's almost like a wedding theme. It's something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and it's
What?
various contributors writing a quip about their Brickworld experience that fits into one of those categories.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yep,
some
something old, new, borrowed, and blue.
Yeah, there you go. So
I see it.
some people are writers there, so lots of people
Yeah.
had things to say.
Ted Andes for one.
That jerk Ted Andes.
Let's see who else is in there.
I feel like we have
Hey,
to
look,
call him
our
that jerk.
Our
Ted
picture
Andes.
is in this article.
Yes, it is. Yeah, how about that, huh?
I just accidentally squirted an eye drop into my mouth, and now I can see through my tongue.
I bet it's a little salty,
Yeah.
a little
Ugh.
saline-y.
Well, interesting. One definite highlight from this Brick World was getting to see Ben Hauger again. Ben was one of my earliest inspirations when I first got into Lego Community and Guilds
Yeah.
Historica. Nice.
That's right.
So I'm just in the
Yeah.
picture. He didn't say it was good to see me. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's a lot of pictures from our table.
Yeah, because Marco is one of the contributors,
Nice.
so that was good.
know
Marco and
these
Simon
people.
and Ted and Isaiah. Yep.
Nice.
So
I'm just
and,
skimming the
and
pictures
Geneva,
now.
of course, as well. So
Let's catch some fucking bugs.
anyway, it was on there. It was positive. It was just lots of people saying, "Man, it's always good to see my friends," and always excited to go back. So
That's
you know,
awesome.
yeah. Not much complaining to do on any of that stuff. Are you gonna catch that thing? What
I
is
don't
it?
know.
It's a spider?
No, it's some sort of beetle
Oh,
or locust.
you got
Um, Yeah, these are the hardest ones to catch in the game. I don't know which one this is. I don't think that one's too hard to catch,
it.
actually.
Mayama stag beetle.
I'm like, there's a bug, but it's just Sly's tail. I should have gotten.
Sly, what are you doing?
I didn't get anything for that? That's stupid.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, you just kind of run around and do this for a while. So I can log into my other Switch and drop off a bunch of stuff that'll be helpful. We can go explore the rest of the island.
Yeah. VMAX says the lower county from Fort Wayne is huge on Halloween, so good promo opportunities.
Ooh, good to know. Let's see, how close is Resident Services actually?
But
That's pretty far
VMAC,
off.
that's not just serendipity. He knew that. He did target market research for all of like 6 or 7 months to discover this.
This is true.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Or he just said, "Oh, it's in October. Let's make it Halloween themed." you know?
That's it. That's what actually happened. Like we already
But, you
do a
know,
Christmas
whatever.
show, but we don't do the Christmas show anymore, which is unfortunate because I like that show. And then you're usually able to make it to that show.
I
which is
did
even
once.
better.
50% of the time. Maybe I could have made it this year too. You know,
We'll
maybe
see.
maybe you'll still see. Yeah.
I'm looking at venues to see if it's possible to do it this year. Made some good money from Chicago this year, so it's possible to take another risk. I don't think I want to do it at the Renaissance again. I think that's kind of confused people.
Yeah.
Like our existing audience that is like, why is this also $20?
And it's just this tiny show. It's not quite the same. Well, you know, it's different.
Yeah, it's holiday themed.
$20 is like ridiculously cheap though in general.
Yeah, I think the way to solve that is to charge more for Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ooh,
A
a saw
saw
stag this
stag.
time. All right.
That's more better than a Mayama stag or whatever.
Oh,
you see that
holy
one?
shit. That's
you
a
see
fucking
that thing?
scorpion.
Oh yeah, it is. Catch that arachnid, yo. Ooh, he sees you. He does not look happy about this.
No, he's not.
If you approach him while he's doing his little dance, do you get in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the closer you get, the sooner he does it. And if you miss, he bites you.
No, don't miss then.
I think I'm close enough now. I am.
Got him.
Woohoo!
You got a scorpion. Oh, I thought maybe he had a cooler name. Oh, a sting operation. Brick Dead Build says Miles Turner is moving to Milwaukee. Hint, hint. Yes, he
Ooh.
is. Yeah, he's out of Indiana. He's going to the Bucks.
That's great. Good for him.
Yeah, so he might want to show up at a Milwaukee show if you have one.
Yeah, I'd like to do another Milwaukee show. We just got to be careful this time around.
Yeah. I mean, I guess two things. One, he probably won't be in the finals next year, so you can almost,
Guarantee him at
Yeah,
Chicago. Oh, I don't have
Dame
a slingshot
Lillard.
yet.
Dame Lillard, they got rid of him too.
Oh, whoops.
Because he's injured, and Giannis is unhappy being there, so who knows?
All right, so it's going to be
Observation
a little boring.
deck of the Sears Tower for holiday joy.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I think that's pretty expensive. I used to work for a company that was in the Sears Tower. I was a temp, and we did some events up on one of the observation floors. Like there's event space up there, and that was always fun. I was I worked for HR, and my job was to like set out the coffee and donuts in the morning for all of the trainings, because they were a company that did proprietary software, and so they would fly the companies in that bought their software to do trainings on site. And so I was like hospitality HR. I already have one of those. All right, let's put some of this stuff away, and then I'm gonna.
BDB is worried about the cost of parking for the Sears Tower.
Yes.
Show it off.
It's actually fun to show off the scorpion because it's creepy.
Well, yeah, it's like dancing and wiggling around.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's interesting that you just stick him in your pocket.
Yes, that's where he goes.
Yeah.
There is room to put that there, you dumbass. Wait, I don't want to show it off. So what? Who cares? It's just a drone beetle. All right, place item. Place item. Oh, they don't stack on top of each other? That's stupid. All right, let me see if I can even open my airport to let Mark in. Stop having balloons fly over if I can't do anything with them yet. Jerk game. All right, hold on. Here's another. That's a diastid or a horned diastid, I think is what that one is.
Let's find out. If you're wrong, you get a punch in the nuts.
No, not my nuts.
You did. It was a horned dynastid, so no, not punch.
But I did leave the N out. I said diastid, which was wrong, but at least I don't feel like I deserve a punch in the nuts for that. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. No,
So
I
let
thought
me
it
off
was
the hook
close
there.
enough. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's see what happens. Hi.
Nice hat.
Nuts. I might have to skip till tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is exciting. Actually, I could probably end this pretty soon.
Well, we got a new place. It's called Chongqing.
Chongqing. Just want to get to this other parts of this island. I don't remember when the flowers start growing because that's one of the things is you have 2 native flowers, and then your mom sends you another fruit. I can't believe I had a scorpion on my first night. I thought there was a certain level you had to be at to get scorpions spawning.
And you didn't even get stung.
I've played this game a very lot.
A very lot. That is a
Yes.
technical description.
Yes.
Yes.
Accurate technical description.
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
It is more than. It's more than a lot, and it's more than very. It's very a lot.
It is.
There's like a moth or something.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot I can grab that.
Dook.
Yes.
Yes. I caught a moth.
It says yes every time you catch something for the first time.
Ooh, there's another beetle.
I think that's a horn dynastid again.
Oh. He's horny and wrong.
It is horny and wrong.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, there's
That's
something.
another. Yeah, it's another one of the Miyama.
Yeah.
Miyama.
Are we sick of those stupid Miyamas?
I can't do anything with them until we have blathers, so I'm just kind of like storing them all here. I mean, because I can go.
Yeah.
The thing about this, I can make money so fast. But first of all, I can have Mark bring it over, which is kind of a cheat, but whatever. But like the game is supposed to kind of like take it slow with like how much you're able to find each day and like how much you're able to get. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna get a shovel and a pole vault and have Mark bring all that over. And probably a lot of money to just like move the game along a little faster. But in order to do that, I have to have the what's it called? The airport open.
Mars Bars 50 says, "Hey yak," and then that's actually supposed to be y'all.
Mars Bars 50.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting name. That's what we call my sister's dog.
That's what I call my daughter sometimes.
Oh yeah, because she's Mara.
Minus the 50 part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's anyone in my family though, because I don't think we have any anime fans in my family.
Yeah. I wonder how many swords that profile picture puts in their teeth for fighting. Hey,
Right.
you got some peaches.
Took me a minute. Let's go see if I can sell
Yeah.
these to Timmy, like she said I could.
Still a thing apparently. There was a
There's a-
green beetle.
I think that was the drone beetle again. There's a
Yeah,
moth.
we don't need no drone beetles.
But like I didn't even know that there was diving in this until I saw the wetsuit, and I was just like, I wonder if I could buy that and get in the ocean, and it turns out you could. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if I can catch anything, and then it turns out you could. Like it doesn't really tell you necessarily some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Sure, I'll take a look. Not that you have any money.
A
So,
gas can.
and a hammock. Or
Okay,
a
well,
hammock. Depends on who you are.
the correct
Depends on
Coruscant.
yeah, whether it's the original Coruscanti pronunciation. I was glad that you both knew who Krennic was, and that I
Yeah.
had already pre-planned that I was going to tell you it was the Coruscanti
That's awesome.
pronunciation.
It went very well.
Yeah.
I'd like to sell a Venus comb, a coral, some weeds, and 6 peaches, please.
A clump of peaches, please.
Sweet.
Ooh, 1,400
1,400
bells.
bells for some fucking weeds and peaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. When you eat fruit, you'll get energized. All right.
You can also poop it out if you don't want the extra energy.
Hmm. If you had the right tool, but you don't have the right tool yet, so
Right?
tough.
Oh, they're really creeping up with these miles here. Like, let's get Blathers here. Let's get Able Sisters here. Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, sure. Please do. I already know what it is. Yeah, is it? Oh, really? Thanks.
Mm-hmm. 2 services, Nook Shopping. And the ABD. Not the ABC. Not the BCD. The ABD.
Automatic bell dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, bonus miles. Doodle-doodle-doo. All right, sure. Let's see what's on there. I like the garden lantern. And I would have 40 bells left over. I can get a 3-ball tee or an Ola tee. Chinos, which I think I'm wearing already. We can get a bunch of Mario crap.
Okay. I mean,
Make
why
us-
wouldn't you want a bunch of Mario crap?
What else would Chonky look like? It has to be all Mario stuff.
A Mario stash, a Wario stash.
A
crazy
mushroom mural,
shoes.
whatever. Bamboo grass. I've never used that. I bought a bunch
Yeah.
and I was just like, it just doesn't look right. Anyway,
It's got little decorations on it.
I'm going to sign off. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Let's wrap this up and switch to tomorrow and see how much changes. Yeah, because it's boring as hell. I mean, when I turned this game off the first time, I was like, I probably won't log into that. And then I like logged in the next day and like did a bunch of fishing, and then like other characters started showing up, and I was like, okay. And then for almost 2 years, I played it every day for several
Yeah.
hours. Sometimes that's all I
Pesky.
did.
Pesky pandemic. What a bitch that pandemic was.
Well, at least I had something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to make sure my kids got on all their little school Zoom meetings. That was a pain in the butt.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, go.
I like how the time is 23.
Oh, I
Military
forgot to
time,
change.
apparently.
Oops.
Yeah, you're like military time guy.
Hold on. Close. I forgot to time travel. I was like, leave the game, start it over. I've never gone into the future before, but I'm sure like I'm not going to play this for like 3 weeks. Don't do that. Do that. 0 to, yeah, it is military time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You weren't wrong.
Mm-mm. I'm not going to say I'm never wrong because that's not true. But in this case, I was not wrong.
All right, so tomorrow. Oh boy. All right, well, this has been an exciting stream.
You know, we're
Make sure
just
we go
hanging out, doing our
Back to
thing.
Buttland next time. We'll come back to Chang'e when I can actually capable of doing more. We get to. Oh, Cheeto! I didn't realize you had a bully stick. Let me get that out of there for you. Come here. Ow! Just ripped my shoulder open on the keyboard holder here. There you go, sweetie. Want to finish it? She's been having a rough time with all the fireworks and thunderstorms, so I think she's looking forward to her parents coming back and the 4th of July being over. Oh, look, we're back.
All right. Morning announcements.
Yeah. He just has a microphone. There's like no speaker. Oh, maybe there is a speaker back there. Hi. Sunday, August 3rd.
I think he said March. March 28th.
It can't be. Hold on. Wait a minute. What did I do? I think because this is...
Oh, does it think you're in Europa?
I changed the month.
You-
Yeah.
Because it's the date and time is Europa. Yes, August 3rd. You changed the month instead of the day.
7,
See that back?
4.
Up that one. There you go.
That's really annoying. Why is it like that?
Change your region.
Thank you.
Go down and change your region. You're not in Europa. There you go. The
I mean, I told it
Americas.
that from the beginning. Next.
Accept.
By checking the accept box and selecting restart, you agree to the unlicensed. All right, fucking restart, I guess.
Restart.
Well, hopefully it didn't
Well.
save because I accidentally skipped a month.
There would have been
I was like,
weeds
wait a minute.
everywhere.
Well, there already are. All right, so I guess it's restarting now.
All right.
Fun times.
We've restarted.
Carbeller says, sorry, I'm going on vacation tomorrow and trying to get content ready. You're fine. Liam Brick the Bet is here. A new island. Let's go. All right. He's excited. I am.
Mm-hmm. Brand new island. Chon
Chonky.
So when you say it fast, it's chonky, just like Diagon Alley is diagonally.
It's just like that. It's just as clever.
Just like that. Almost as clever. Maybe more clever.
Like
Everything
when you say
on this island is going to be chonky.
Nocturnally. You say it real
Nocturnally.
fast. Nocturnally. Ooh, it's raining. Ooh, exciting. All right, let's
Yeah,
try
now
to
we
do this correctly now.
Well, hopefully it's the right day.
Hi. Why don't you have an umbrella? Hi. There we go.
July 4th, 2025.
Oh, because it was after midnight when I skipped 2 days. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know how to do this. Did ya? Okay. I hate everything that comes up with those. Oh, how nice. I can put a wreath
A shell wreath.
on my tent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was it. That's all we get for new stuff to do. So, all right, let's check this out.
Your mailbox is glowing.
My mom sent me
Hey,
some fruit.
Mom.
All right. Eat it
Let's
or
see
plant
what she
it.
gave you.
Can't plant it though until I have what fruit is it? What's my second fruit? Pears.
Pears.
Boo. All right, let's go.
I like pears.
Me too. I like the cherries
Yeah.
better though. I think the cherry trees look better. Pears are cool. So we have pears and peaches.
We got the peas.
We
This
sure
island
do.
is the pee-pee island.
Look, a shell.
Hey, you
I'll
found
go sell
one.
that. Yeah, look, one. Can I get a shovel? Be able to do a lot more.
Dig up that fossil. You got a sand dollar.
I did.
Mm-hmm. That's what that shell was, apparently. Got him.
Nailed it. Now it probably
Brown
feels-
cicada.
Oh, my net broke already.
Mm.
God. I get points for that though. All right. Well, I think freshly delivered
got a
egg. What did I just
bug.
get these for? Earn miles for catching creepy crawlies. Oh, okay. I got 10 bugs so far.
Nice.
Like anything else for breaking trash tools? Here we go. My first broken tool. Liam Brick the Bed says, does it always rain when starting a new island? No. I forget exact. There's some algorithm that decides what your weather is going to be. I have a new DIY recipe. What is it? Oh, the stupid
shells.
shell. Yeah.
You have the sand dollar. Now you just need a bunch of other nonsense, and you can build yourself a wreath.
Exactly. I tried to catch that bug, but my net just broke. Yeah, so it... I need a shovel. Right, there's a new announcement. What? Good news. Group stretching. I can group stretch right from the beginning? That's great news.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. Not yet. Shoot, I didn't get enough sticks. Bye. I don't have reactions yet. This is tedious as hell. Like, I just want to design. Maybe I should have done some of this earlier.
Stick. Well, I mean, this is all all part of the experience, right?
Certainly is. This is why they call it cozy games. Because we're just so cozy.
Stick, stick, clump of weeds, stick. Everyone's got an umbrella, but they're just like, you don't get an umbrella.
Oh, they gave me a recipe for one. I could.
Yeah, but you don't have it. You don't have it.
Doesn't seem to really affect me. I just like run through a
Let's
thunderstorm.
craft.
Let's craft that. Maybe I'll go catch some fish. I suck at catching fish though, unless I can really
You made a
concentrate on it.
flimsy net. Oh, that sounds
Yay,
about
bugs,
right.
bugs. Let's go fishing. Why not? Why the fuck not? Let's see if we can catch sharks. I'll hold that. Can't wait till I have a tool wheel. A tool wheel.
Mm.
Hey, what are you gonna tell me today, Sly?
He's like a camouflaged alligator.
My head muscle. Yeah, he's very camouflaged. Camouflage skin wearing a camouflage shirt. Right. Well, that was easy. Look, I caught a dace.
Okay, whatever that is.
It's that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey. Come back over here.
Oh, there's a grasshopper. A pond skater. Oh, that sounds fun.
Ugh.
He's up by the tree. But
A
a
long
long
locust.
locust.
Oh, the puns when you catch stuff are freaking fantastic, let me tell you.
Or you can call it a locust. Well, thank you. We will. Da-da-da-da-da.
There's another pond skater.
There's another
Oh, a snail.
stupid pond skater. Oh, catch that guy. Do you need a net for one of those things?
Yeah. Ew. Liam Break the Bed says maybe he's from Alligator Alcatraz.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, see you in a minute. I'm just going to fish and be boring.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Where's my mute button? Here it is.
Another dace? Fuck off. Do I have space? I do. What's this? Ah! I think that's a drone beetle. I'm just going to leave it there. Doo-doo. These are all really easy to catch so far. Look, something not a dace. Well, so the rumor is there's going to be a new Animal Crossing game coming in 2026, and that there's going to be some sort of Nintendo Direct in July that teases whatever this game is going to be. There's a lot of stupid rumors about it taking place in the city with skyscrapers and having vehicles you can drive around. And I'm like, that sounds awful, because I like the cozy, foresty. Well, it doesn't look like a forest quite now, but once we chunkify this thing, let me see if I can get in the airport yet. I would like to bury some bells here. Why does it take so long to do stuff in this game? Let's go talk to Tom Nook and see if he has anything new for us. Like, yeah, tell me Blathers is coming. Please. Hello. I found a creature. Okay. It's that. Yeah, it is. You're right. Who knows? Should I bring you my scorpion? Oh, yeah? There we go. Should have done this yesterday. Yes. Okay, bye. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, made a thing happen. That's good. It fills up like it's needs to be filled with water to work. That's how apps get downloaded to your phone. The Critterpedia. Oh, sweet. I had no idea that existed. How many hours do you think you put into Animal Crossing? I can check, actually, but I mean, hundreds at least, if not thousands. No way of quantifying that. But I will look it up on my other Switches. But a lot, probably too much, actually. Especially during the pandemic. During 2021, I didn't start playing it until like the game was almost a year old. Just because people kept telling me I'd like it. And I was like, no, I won't. I hate it. It's stupid. But they thought I would like it because I build and use Fabuland figures for building. It's like my favorite Lego theme. And they're like, oh, is this Animal Crossing? I'm like, no, it's called Fabuland. It's from the 70s and 80s. People would be like, oh, it looks like Animal Crossing. So I was very against Animal Crossing for a long time. Because people kept asking if that's what my display was. Yes! Okay. 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 Yes. I want visitors. Okay. I will. Great. I understand. Okay. Local play. Okay, thanks. Ha! Yay. All right, where is my other Switch? Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. I gotta walk away for a minute, so you guys are just gonna be staring at Orville telling me this for a second. I think I put it over there. Woo! It stood up for a while. Here it is. All right. Fling open the gates. All right, what was I on? I was in January 2nd? Update the software. Come on, man. Close the software you're currently using. Yes, close it. I didn't realize I was still logged into it. All right, closing software. So I was in there for a long time. I forgot to turn it off last time I played. Fling them open. Battery power is running low. Shoot. All right, I can't do it. How low is it? Shoot. How low is my battery? Very low. Shoot. All right, let's see what I can do here. It'd be much more exciting if I had this taken care of before the stream. Let's see. Here's the adapter. I just gotta find an outlet. Hi, Cheeto. Sorry to disturb you. I'm gonna take this out of here. This, I don't know if this stream is rewatchable. I do apologize. Sounds exciting. New island. Woo! And then it's just kind of like me not knowing how to manage two systems because I only have a capture card for one. And ow. Does that even work? Nope. All right, hold on. All right, so the outlet I found doesn't work. Oh wait, yeah, it does. Hold on. You charge. Batteries are probably there. I'm feeling like the batteries and my controllers are going to die as I'm trying to do this. Oh, but I can't see it because it's not going to be up on the screen. So there's really no point in trying to do this. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll leave it there. Charge. Let me see if Quinlan can get in. All right, you open the gate. Let's see if this one has a battery charge in it. Because, yeah, this one was sitting in the... Yes, okay. All right, let's go back to... System. Date and time.
You know what a positive aspect of new game action is?
What's that?
No possible way for a turnip gate to occur.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not selling turnips here yet. So
Yeah.
I'm logging in as Quinlan here and seeing if I can jump over here and drop some stuff off. Okay.
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 Don't do anything. I wouldn't. Don't do anything. Well, that's a not really a pun there. So, how was your break?
Exciting.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yep.
So this may be boring, even more boring for a second as I try to pick up some stuff that will help good old Hink out here.
Yeah.
And it
Did
takes a
your
lot
did your
longer.
viewership greatly increase while I stepped away? It seems like it did.
Oh, there's 9 people and 9 likes altogether, but yeah, I mean,
That's
not.
pretty good.
I wouldn't call that greatly increasing. And I sat here trying to figure out why I couldn't get into my other Switch, but it's because the battery was dead, and then I had to plug
Yeah.
it in. So I plugged it in and then grabbed my controllers and then started it and was like, oh, it's not hooked up to the TV because the other one's in the Razer Ripsaw. So I'll have to get another TV and another Razer Ripsaw down here so I can play simultaneously. But I actually won't ever do that. Austin Sprix is here. Says Pookie, what's up, Pook? Good to hear from
That
you.
is
Glad you're
what
here
he-
tonight.
That is what he says usually.
And that's 10 likes now. Thank you guys. We will be wrapping up soon here. But I'm gonna get a shovel and a shooting stars on Bro Key tonight. That's good. I'll have to play and be cozy there. Maybe I can send Hink over there. See how that goes. All right, thanks. All right. So yeah, hey Pook, thanks for joining. We're wrapping up soon because starting an island is actually 10 times more boring than I remembered. Still dressed like a slutty pirate.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? It's the best way to be dressed on such an island.
100%. What else do I have in my pockets here? I have a ton of shit in my pockets. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, right, because we were... Crap. Okay. Hold on. How much of this stuff can I actually put away, I wonder? Why is this so dirty? Okay. I'm excited for you about the... what do you call them?
The what do you call them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were going to be jet skiing. That's what I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
about for you. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we will be.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
I'm like,
jet ski all over this tiny lake.
All right, let's get something out. Do the kids like jet skiing?
Mara does. Miles, he's just kind of like whatever. But you know, I didn't ask his opinion. I don't care if he doesn't like it.
Good.
Yeah. But he'll find things to do. We usually end up going mini golfing as well. Somehow they always seem to manage to find, ice cream or other such things. So
how big is this lake?
It's I don't know. I don't know how to describe. There's probably, they do it
Right.
in acreage, and I don't know what it is, but it's a decent sized lake. It's not overly big, but it is relatively clean, which is good.
Yeah.
The last lake that my dad was at before he moved up here was surrounded by some cornfields, and there's still some farming out here too. But they had got a lot more runoff into that lake from the fields, so it was kind of mucky. This one's much cleaner, but it still has, a bit of muck at the bottom and at the shoreline, as many lakes do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not too bad.
We lived on a lake that was pretty small. It was definitely like a retention pond for like the surrounding area. And
Yeah.
my parents did they poured some sand into it so we would be able to do without the all getting stuck in the muck because it is rather gross.
Yeah.
So Ostef is making a steak at like 2 a.m. His day has been diabolical. Sorry to hear that. Did your neighbor's house blow up again? Is it that diabolical? Cabrella is getting ready for bed. I guess it made it look fun. Yeah, no, you had much more. You're quicker getting through. I think you got the rhythm down. Starting an island over 8 times. Yeah, you made it very interesting. My slutty pirate. Hee. Yes, that's me. And then what else? What makes an axe? I think it's stones and sticks. I'll have to double check that. All right, I'm almost
Stones
there.
and sticks, not sticks and stones. Stones and sticks.
That's right. You got it. Oh, I should make him a ladder too. I'll just leave him my ladder. Yes, craft something. Make a shovel. Keep crafting. Hold on, I'll be there in a minute. Keep crafting. Be nice if I can get him the shovel DIY recipe so that he can keep like, a slingshot. Yeah, make that. Because it's just gonna break on him. He's not gonna know how to make it. What else can I craft? Let's see. Can I do a ladder? No. What do I need for a ladder? I need the other 2 types of wood. All right. I swear to God, I'll be there in a minute. Get something out. And next week will be much more exciting because I'll probably go back to Buttland. And then I'll get Chonky in a better place to join again next time I play. So that we're not
Chunky.
all bored to tears. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm getting some stuff ready on my other Switch to bring over to Hink here. Liam Brick the Bed says, 2 AM steaks are the best. How did the BJJ comp go, Ostef? BJJ. Yeah, what's that?
Something jujitsu, I would imagine. The something plus jujitsu. He probably knows what is Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Ha ha ha. I nailed it.
Nice. Well done. Whoops,
Sadly, I wasn't able to compete. I went to Wayne and had a fever, so I had to step down. But we'll be there for Detroit.
I forget how to do this. Right.
So that's too bad. So Austin had a fever. So all the time now, when I'm posting things on the interwebs, everyone's always like, "Do you have anything on Rebrickable?" And I'm like, "No."
I was surprised that that's still a thing that people use so much.
Oh man, I'm out here now. There's just so much stuff, and some people must do okay with it,
Yeah. I mean, what do you do? What do you mean do okay? Is there like?
Well, because you can sell instructions.
Oh, I didn't realize
So I
that.
think basically if you
That's handy.
Yeah, I think if you put like a design up for, say, the
Oh,
Bricklink designer program and it doesn't make it, you can just be like, well, let me chuck this onto Rebrickable and put, $3 fee on it, and then maybe you get it.
so I just learned my the Brokey Airport is yellow. I've never really paid attention before. Want to visit someone? Yeah, I mean, selling instructions is something I'd like considered before,
Yeah.
but never really got around to it. I mean, again, it's turned some of my mocks into instructions. Be kind of a pain in the ass. Making them for the exclusive event sets isn't really easy.
Yeah.
I don't always do great at that. Definitely don't do great at collating because there's always missing pieces every year, no matter how hard we try.
I still haven't built mine, but hopefully I have a couple of extra pieces.
Let's see if this works. Which one to switch to?
Big Dad Build says as long as it doesn't conflict any IPS. I think he just means IPs. And it's just IPS because, they weren't capitalized. Damn, dude was rooting for you, says Liam. Yeah, as long as it doesn't conflict the IPS. So, of course, what that means and what that always seems to mean is 5,648 castles are out here.
Right.
Like, it's just castles upon castles upon castles. So, clearly there are a lot of people who are into it.
Austin's going to make it up to him. He's going to in Detroit in late August.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess the other part that's kind of fun about all this is, it gives you alternate builds for a set you already own. It's kind of the main attraction.
Yeah.
And, they're not the instructions aren't super expensive. So if you're gonna pay for $100 set and you want to spend another $7 on instructions to build something else,
yeah,
you're up to do that.
Brick Dad Build says my art print is unlikely to ever be considered on ideas because of the IPs. Yeah, he talked about that on Sunday. Okay. Oh, whoops. I got to come into the... Hold on. I got miles for that. Where? Host the most. I had one person come to visit. Yay. Oh, I forgot to take out money. Shoot. Oh, well. Let's go. Let's go meet Quinlan. The slutty pirate. Hey, slutty pirate. Alright. So I'm on do. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Could definitely do this too. Drop this, it doesn't break. Drop this, that doesn't break. That's helpful. Mm-hmm. Right, so I'm just dropping things for him.
He's just standing there waiting with his funny little hat on. Does anybody know if peanut butter is good on a steak? Well, peanut butter is popular on hamburgers.
They do put mole sauce on steak, so peanut butter might be. I wouldn't recommend it though necessarily. It sounds pretty bad to me. Let's see.
You got yourself some. There's an apple.
Mm-hmm.
You got some other things.
Let's see how much.
Is that a pirate costume?
It's a slutty pirate costume. That's what we dressed him in last time.
Costume. Yes, we did.
Last Wednesday's stream.
It's because he said that's what he wanted.
It is. He is very expressive about what he likes.
I'd probably make a saute sauce with it, Ostif. Probably not at 2
What?
a.m. though.
All right. So I can't do anything. Let's at least do this. Hold this.
Ooh, now we can. Now you can do some traveling. See some more of this island of yours. Oh,
Yeah, hey.
dig up a fossil. Liam Brick the
Hey,
Bed
look.
says could ruin a good steak. Well, you don't smear the whole thing with it, right? You just make a
Cosmos.
little bit.
Yeah, try it, see if you like it, and then
Yeah.
see if you put it on the rest. I don't think you will. I wouldn't want to. I mean, I haven't tried it. We did have steak tonight. Oh, I don't mind the size of this peninsula. It's pretty good. Over here on the left side of the island, huh? Interesting. Then we can go see the pier.
Ostif says, holy ship, it's actually really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm actually less surprised than you may think.
Yeah. Meat and peanuts kind of go well together.
Yeah.
Let's see. I only got 2 spots left here.
Like a peanut sauce on an Asian noodle dish or something. Like, it's good. So peanut
check
butter,
this
not
pier.
surprised.
Oh, nice long pier. I like it.
Hmm.
Hold.
Don't knock till you try it. Genuinely, it is not bad. I mean, okay,
Good. Still surprised.
went from really good to it's genuinely not bad. I mean,
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different.
yeah, a little different vibe there. Pookie. I don't think
Oh,
I can
come
call
on.
him Pookie though. That's
Sure you
that's
can.
your thing.
Maybe.
That's your thing. Come on, fish. Smooth or crunchy? Oh,
Oh my god.
that's a good question.
I hate fishing off the pier. There we go.
There you go. I think that's always a question.
Ooh, what's that? Oh,
Horse
man, those
mackerel.
are freaking common.
Hmm.
Oh. What happened?
Don't bug me. Island something. What's the one above it? 300 miles.
Apparently I thought I already got that one. Nick phone, okay. Okay.
So Ostif says he's a Skippy Smooth guy, but it has to be the natural variety. Final outcome. This is for sure dipping item on steak for the rest of my life. OMG, so good.
I like these rocks.
Would you invite them to your birthday party?
Of course I would.
Okay.
Things you learn at 2 a.m. Am I right? Says Liam Brick the Bed.
Am I right? Am I right? Well, you know.
Nice. We got one more fish over here.
Pesky flimsy rod.
Okay, that's nowhere near that fish. Come get it. Come on. You're looking in that general direction.
Come on, fish. Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch, fish.
Yeah, don't be a fish bitch.
Ugh.
Don't be a bitch fish. Don't be a fish bitch.
Ah,
I mean,
it moved.
either works. Boing. Oh, clunk. They look like little sperm swimming in there.
That's a big ass sperm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Oh my
all
God.
relative,
This
but I guess it is big ass considering.
this fishing rod's gonna break by the time I actually. There we go.
Asif's giving
carp.
us a very descriptive explanation of how the peanut butter and steak play together.
That's good.
Yes,
More interesting than what's happening on screen.
I did
Apologies,
say it.
everybody.
I didn't say it. Da, da, da.
All right, cool island. Gonna really change this up. Hold. Let's see how much money Quinlan can leave. He can probably leave him a good 50,000. It's usually what Quinlan carries on him. All right, Quinlan, what you got?
What you got, Q-Dog?
He does have 50,000 on him. Not a surprise. Drop that. All right, there we go. All right, so Quinlan, get out of there. And then that way we'll wrap this up, and maybe I'll plant a couple things before we wrap it up. But yeah, we've been at this for 2 hours, and we don't need to prolong this any further.
Drop dead, bitch.
Drop dead. Looks like someone's leaving.
Nope, not really.
Liam Break the Bed is surprised and impressed with the peanut butter on steak, apparently.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I'm also impressed.
Are you surprised or just impressed?
Both.
Okay.
Asif wants to just be called Gordon Ramsay now.
Yeah. Well, I
There
mean,
we go.
I think you earned it for your one potential discovery.
First day on the island, there's a thunderstorm. This is fucking awesome. This is rare.
What does a thunderstorm get you?
Nothing. It's just cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's just ambiance.
Oh, okay.
I need a house, man, so I can start storing some stuff. Have your friend Blathers show up already. I think I have to wait till tomorrow. Ooh, lightning. This is great. You have no idea how awesome this is.
I really don't.
I'm excited.
Never been like, OMG, lightning.
I feel like this is the most awesome thing I've ever done all day. Or the awesome thing I've done all day is what Asif says about his peanut butter on steak. Save and end. All right, so what song do you feel like going out on tonight? We don't have many choices here. We don't have Orange Spaceships. We have Ohio, Jazzy, and Peely.
Oh, boy. For this stream, I almost
Yeah.
feel like it has to be Peely Bone.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Let me just close this other software real quick. All right, let's see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. Wait, I think I have to close the freaking airport first. So we'll get all the fruit trees planted. See what else I can do with the. Can I pick this up? I sure can.
You got some bells. There's an apple there.
All right, hold on. Shutting down my other switch so I don't kill the battery like I did with Buttland. Apparently last time I played Buttland, I just left it on and forgot to even quit the game. So the battery was dead. Get in there.
Wah,
Go.
wah.
Yeah, oops. Blue Airport in the first try. All right, so Asif says, I miss you both. I haven't been as active lately, just been trying to get into a new routine. I understand that. It's hard to get back into a routine after Brick World. I mean, for me, very much so, because I take a long break.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I suppose, you hit 4th of July week and it's 4th of July is on a Friday, so that kind of makes like lots of people take a bunch of time off. So
Oh,
it's
very
just
much
been
so.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. Definitely a weird week.
Good night, Brick Dad.
Good night, Brick Dad. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be more exciting next time. New Island!
Come back Sunday if you want to get some Lego Crimes in, because that's what we're
that's
doing.
right. 7 p.m. Sunday, Lego Crimes with Girl Bricks a lot. Oh, I got exterior decorator for placing all these fish and bugs out here. That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of storing them until I actually have storage, so not really doing much of anything. What can I put on top of that? Can I put the snail on top of that?
You sure can.
And this item.
If you have one, you want to sell the other one?
Yeah, I probably do. Good point. I'll take care of that later.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
What's it in? It's in a bucket? That's funny. It's not going to just run out of there?
Yeah, apparently you're not scared of that one runs off. Chuck right on top. Oh man, you dropped your weeds. You should just sell those weeds.
Right? I'll go around and pick up all the weeds on the island and sell them for like $10,000 or whatever I'm going to get for it. So yes, in the meantime, I can do this. And I got to be careful because this shovel's going to break after like 10 uses.
Brick Dad was working on a Bricklink designer program mock tonight.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Yeah. I don't know, a new one. That's all he says.
Cool.
It was fun to be here and hang out. Hey, you can always hang
Yeah.
out.
Definitely fun having you here.
10,000 bells.
Sweet. So let's...
Money tree. Money doesn't grow on trees. Oh, but bells do.
That's right.
Plant one.
Okay, let's get the cherries, the apple. All right. Fine, I'll take my miles. Fruit roots. Planted pears.
All right.
Oh, wait, there's more. What else did I get? Pay
There's
dirt.
more.
Oh, yeah. Buried bells. Yep, got it. I'm getting pretty close to that 5,000 miles to pay off my trip over here. But you're putting me to work, man. I didn't come here to work. And oranges and coconuts and
the cherries. And the cherries.
Oh, I can go deep sea diving. This is one of my favorite things to do in the game, as you well know.
Mm-hmm. And you always try to guess what the animal is, and you get it wrong pretty much every time.
Yeah. Used to be really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
There really was a time.
Brick Dad's mock is Arlington Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Oh, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
He showed it to me the other day.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah,
You planted more stuff.
I did.
Fruit roots. Claim. Which one are you missing?
The peaches.
Oh, which you could just kind of do whenever, because, you're on an island full of peaches.
Mm-hmm. I think I sold them all, though. I can easily get more, but...
You just go shake a tree, man.
Yeah.
These peaches truly do look like butts.
They're very butt-like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what time do I have here? It is 9:08 a.m. because I want to come back for the thunderstorm when I do come back. And plant one. There we go. Now we got them all. Look, I got all my fruit roots and I can go pay off my fucking tent and then get a house.
All right. What a
Let's
good
go do
deal.
that real fast. I know I said I'd end, but what state is that in? I don't know. Oh, Arlington? That's in Washington, D.C.
Arlington.
Yeah.
Arlington's in Virginia.
One day soon, I need to drop you a line, have some stuff I need to tell you.
Yeah.
So you don't think I'm legit disappearing. Miss your lovely voice, both your voices, actually. No, I don't think you're disappearing. I'm not worried.
But here's the thing. D.C. surrounded by Virginia. So,
Yeah. It'll do that to you.
Mm-hmm. It's tricky like that.
Throwback wrestling figure. Just what I need. All right. Let's go pay off my loan. And then we'll be done. But I'm gonna have a little house, I think. I should. Hi. Hello. About my moving fees. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Nothing. It's fine, I guess. Nice.
Brick Dad says it's posted in Discord. What are you working on? Well, Brick Dad, then I'll never find it.
Oh,
Pesky.
right.
Pesky Discord.
All right.
I think it only took me 3 days to respond to Alex's message.
Alex Near?
Yeah, he sent me one. He was like, how long will it take you to respond to this? And I think the answer was 3 days. A little less than 3 days, apparently, so I nailed it. What are you working on? Okay, I found it. Aha! It's the very first thing on here. Veterans Memorial Build, which is what I assume this one
Oh,
is.
nice. You did get there, yeah.
Scrolling down to see if there's more stuff lower down.
I
Man,
suppose I
lots
can
of people
share it on
posting
here.
here.
Is that on Discord?
It is. It's the very first one on there.
Huh. Maybe we can even share it so we all look at it. All right. So let's see. Nook Miles upgrade. What's up? Nook Miles with a plus.
What's up?
There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Wait, I got something else. Nice. They're just throwing these miles at me. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it for now. Yep. Should I go? Ah, is there a spider on my back? Sorry. I like freak out.
Spider.
All right, let's see. This is in the general forum. Veteran AFOLs?
No, it's just in the what are you working on?
What are you working on?
Under
Veteran Memorial Build. There we go.
under Brickworld Community.
Let's see. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, nice. Now, there was a figure that Brick Dead Bills was saying that he got from Citizen Brick, started making a certain figure that he was like, I'm going to use that as the inspiration for this, if I'm remembering the conversation correctly. Let's see. If I'm going to duck out of here, close, and sleep mode. So, yeah, I know one of the big things is like the old Animal Crossing game, people were kind of like, there's not a lot of the load time's too slow, and it's definitely a lot faster for where did we go?
I don't know.
I wonder if people can still hear us. Let's see.
No, I think so.
Maybe there's another view of it there. I like the landscaping a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tile work is of course cool. Ooh, look at this. That's
look, see, we're adding some more stuff.
That's very cool. All right, let me put these back on. All right, so That's all she wrote for this week. I'm going to go ahead and flip us back to what's going on here. Why am I not getting my... Oh, because I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. I can see my mouse on the screen, and I messed up where I... There, now I have it. Okay. Oops, still doing it wrong. Now we got it. All right. Well, 12 likes for tonight. Not sure that we really earned that. How about this? No. All right. There we go. Let's go ahead and take the Razor Ripsaw out. And then there we are. Hey, so yeah. Fun stream. New Island. Thought it would be more fun than that, but it wasn't. We'll be doing Lego Crimes this Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate all the support. And we'll say goodnight with a bit of Peelybone this evening.
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's Peelybone, okay, what could it be? Half banana, half bone. It's a bonkers sight. Be it stupid or cute, it just doesn't seem right. Guts, oh, what it's like to behold. Little round splatters, stories untold. Is it a bruised banana or something else? How did Peelybone end up on the shelves? A banana with a skeleton, what's the deal? A mashup too wild to find the appeal. He's not a doorbell, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Just plain wrong, just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong.